Energy Manager. Tips on playing the game Energy Manager. Today's tip is going to be about placing windmills. So you have to have the weather forecast turned on. And you're going to notice over here it's 9.6 meters per second. Over here it's 5.4 meters per second. We're going to go over here, and you see under production it has output. I'm going to turn this on. You see some of them are in yellow and some are in red. These over here with the red icon are all oil power plants. And these over here with the green icon are windmills. This is sorted based on output. The oil power plants are outperforming, and they're performing at 100% of what they're rated at. The windmills are underperforming. They have low ratings. This one's at 39%. This one's only at 16%. So what I did was I noticed that this zone right here has greater wind strength and wind speed than these other zones. And when I placed these windmills, I didn't know the importance of how the weather works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move some of my windmills. For example, this one over here. It's not going to perform well over here. You got to turn it off. You go to details. You don't have to do the maintenance. It won't affect the price based on what I observe. You go to sell. I'm going to lose a bit of money. I'm going to lose, looks like 20% of the value. However, it's going to make up for it because I'm going to move it to a location that has a higher wind speed. I'm going to move this one also. I'm going to turn it off. And then I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to sell. I'm going to sell that plant. And I am going to move this one here. Okay, so I moved a few of the plants. This one here I could sell also. I didn't really move them, I just sold them. I could probably sell that one, but I haven't decided yet. So now I know that this one does get a lot of wind speed. I'm going to purchase some new units. You can see the red ones have gone away. In terms of moving the other ones, I'm going to save it for another day. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase some units. I'm going to click on wind. So you notice there's something that says cut in. It says 4 meters per second. Every day I've tested, I've been above 4 meters per second. So you don't have to worry about the cut in. I'm sorry, you don't have to worry about it where I am operating, which is in central New York. It's possible that there's going to be lower wind speed in other parts of the world. And then you have the nominal, which is 15 meters per second. Not an expert on the game, but my understanding is that the lower the nominal, the better. So we've got these two, which are similar. The more expensive one has a better value for the nominal, which means that it should put out more when the wind speed is lower. And I've got some other options of what I could buy. I could buy a really bulky one. And the way I determine that is I take the price, in this case $128,000, and I double it, which brings it to $250,000. And then I look at what's close to $250,000 and I check to see if it's doubled in the output. So in this case it doesn't. You would think it's better to buy the cheaper one, but then you have an issue where you have different issues with how long it takes to generate power, and how many you can place in a certain area, and you're probably going to end up selling it later. So then we take the 300 and we double it. Would obviously bring it up to 600. The 300 is 500 kilowatts, but you know, to get the double the kilowatts, you got to pay more than 600,000. You got to pay $1 million. So it seems like the better deal is to buy either the 300 or the 350. And I am probably going to buy, I can buy 10 of these 300s. So here we go. Then I'm going to construct it. I'm going to place it over here. And I might change the connection later. Yeah, I'm going to change this connection. This is a difficult situation. I'm going to put it over here. And the reason why is because I've got these two plants over here filling this up over here, and the windmills are not good enough to fill up the other one. They don't do it at an even rate. So I'm going to let these guys fill this one up, and I'm going to leave this one empty for now. Otherwise, this fills up and this is empty. And then when you sell, it sells both at the same time. And then you're wasting time. So I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to buy another unit. I'm going to go for a windmill. And I'm going to pick the 300 again. And I'm going to put it up over here. I'm going to build it, do a reconnect up to here. And then put it online. So the two new windmills, I'll be able to show you which ones they are. I won't be able to show you which ones they are. I don't know which ones are the two new ones. But you see how it says 195 kilowatts and 140 kilowatts? I believe the one that says 599 and 599 are going to be the two new ones, because I'm pretty sure this is 599. They're only operating at 39%. However, they're outputting a lot of kilowatts. This one over here with the 70 kilowatts is one of the ones I want to get rid of. When you click on it, it's going to start blinking. I guess I don't know which one it is. That's one of the issues with the game. Okay, so that is a tip on placing windmills. Avoid these turquoise colored areas and place your windmills in the dark blue or the aqua blue, which has the higher meters per second. So you're going to hit this to turn on those values, and you might have to wait a week to make sure it's consistent, because the wind speed went down to 5 for everything, and it returned over here. The highest I've seen is 16. Okay, so that's the tip for today. I am the owner of cheapbooks.com, which is a website for searching for books and textbooks. And if you want to see the tips that I write in my discussion forum, go to cheapbooks.cc, go to the video game section, and look for this game, which is under business management simulation games. Look for Energy Manager. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.